to Tune In Tuesday with Jennifer Clark. My name is Jennifer Clark, and I am a soulful solutions expert, which means we're putting the soul back into solutions. We're putting some intuitive juju, some good vibes, good energy back into everyday living, back into difficult situations and challenges. I'm a turnaround expert, professional spiritual teacher, and I'm here to answer questions using my own Gen Zen, which is my intuition, wisdom, teachings, and training as a Canadian certified risk manager. So I'm very good at strat mapping problems, but also doing some intuitive work with angel oracle cards, tarot cards, and yeah, getting you some really cool information today. So many people are looking for answers and direction. The world is still wonky and moving in strange directions. Energy today, very heavy. So a lot of people are feeling a little low. Please join us though on Zoom. For those of you watching on Facebook, hey everybody, click on the link though to get you on Zoom so we can get you some readings today. I wanted to just do a quick little, so I'm getting a lot of questions, which is great. People new to this type of work. As you can tell, I speak fast, I move fast. It's kind of the dragon energy in me. So I'm going to slow down a bit. Oracle cards are simply cards with pictures on them that have some kind of inspiration, positive message. They're usually, sold in a box. This is a Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Lynn. You get a lovely booklet of information of what the cards mean for those of you who aren't so intuitive. But good card decks are going to make it easy to know. This card says, protected by angels, you are cherished and safe. So the picture gives a message, the title gives a message, and then there's actually a text that will give you another message. What happens is when you get a new deck is you pick it up, you get anywhere from 44 to 72 cards. Again, different decks have different styles. Actually, I'm in the middle of creating one of my own. I have an app called Gen Zen, which is an online digital card, but not a physical card. So what you're going to do is grab your card deck and you're going to knock on it. You're going to knock on it to wake it up. Okay, hello, hello, hello. You would kind of wake up the magic. And then you shuffle your cards in whatever way is comfortable for you. What you would do is think of your name. You want to really imprint your own energy onto the cards. So in this case, my name is Jennifer. Well, no, that's not my name. My name is Jennifer, but I'm saying it over and over when I shuffle my card deck. Can you imagine if that was my name, Jennifer? And again, basically what I'm doing is I'm imprinting my energy on the deck. And, excuse me, then I'm going to blow. So during COVID times, sharing card decks, not, sorry, that was a bad joke. Maybe not the best. And a lot of people don't like actually sharing their cards with others because their energy is different. And what you would do is when you're ready, you ask a question, you make it very, very simple. You don't have too many, if I do this, what will happen? Yes or no questions, when questions, timing questions are kind of the easiest to ask about initially when you're learning. And then you would, you would cut the deck or, pull a card. Sometimes the cards do this, like they'll pop up. You'll see one or two that kind of fly up, pop up, and, you pick that card. The card speaks to you. So doing readings are actually very, very easy. You get practice with each deck. Different images make it a little more easier to understand, harder to understand depending on, I'm just going to try and move my light here, depending on the interpretation of the deck. The tarot is the hardest to understand. It's one of the longest. It's actually probably the original oracle cards. Some people say that the survivors of an Atlantean, let's say, catastrophe that were based in India fled to Europe, that became the root race, I would say, of the Hungarian Roma or the Gypsies of Europe. And they carried the knowledge of the tarot throughout the ages and stages of Earth civilization. Other people say the tarot comes from Egypt, ancient Egypt. Other people say it was a Catholic priest, Pope that created them. There's actually cards, funny enough, in the Catholic Church going down, I think 1500s, there's a card deck of an Italian Pope that used the tarot. The tarot is very, very fascinating because it's the journey of the Fool, the zero card, all the way through ascension. So his or her walk will sort of, through evolution, through challenge, through strife, through positivity, get someone to an awakened state. And the tarot card, very holy deck. It's gotten a bad rap. I don't know why. Different cultures think the tarot's bad. There's definitely the tarot cards that can have negative images that are on the darker side. But the tarot itself is content that is rich in evolution, transition, and journeying. Again, if you pick a deck that is positive images, it's very helpful and delightful. In fact, very, very, ancient work, very holy ancient work, especially for those of you who want to do it very sacredly and with reverence. A lot of people use the cards for fun, help them make a decision, which is good. I mean, again, I always have some cards lying around the house. Personally, I use the cards only as an auxiliary to my own wisdom, knowledge, logic, the situation, the evidence-based world we live in. You always talk to your lawyer, your accountant, your doctor before you do something. So no card reading is meant to be absolute. So let me just put that caveat out there when you are doing readings for yourself. However, super helpful when you're needing to make a decision, needing some clarity, wanting to know timing. Again, if you do it right, if you bless the cards, if you knock, if you blow on it to clear, you shuffle, you ask a very specific question that's not loaded with sort of possibilities, tangents, if you will. So see, this card just popped out at me. Oh, funny enough, we're talking about Atlantis, and this card popped up for me when I was shuffling Larimar, 16th chakra, I am presence. And to me, that means, do your mastery, do your work. So some of them are harder to interpret. Some of them are super, super easy. If you guys want any suggestions on cards to buy for yourself, friends, family, there's a really good, I'm happy to offer that to you. Just find me at Soulful Solutions on Facebook, and I'll pop off some of my favorites. There's a really good card deck for kids, the Magical Unicorn deck by Doreen Virtue. It's a picture of a child with unicorns. So very soft and light, positive messages and imagery. And even the negative images, like the Devil card in tarot, that's the one, and then the Death card, that's the one that freaks people out the most that don't understand it. I can't find mine right now. But the Devil card means you are letting your fear take over, that your shadow is kicking in. So the devil inside of you is being, revealed. And the Death card is a rebirth card. So the Death card doesn't mean someone's going to die or you're going to die, but for every transformation, there's a rebirth. And so what that Death card could mean is major change and transformation. Again, depending on where you go, the card reader you have, the culture you're in, there's definitely cultures around the world that use the cards with the more dun, 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 like doom and gloom, kind of like mystery and darker magic. I'm not judging that. That's wonderful if you can remain balanced and empowered and not give your power away to somebody else. So I tend to, stick with cards that are positive, affirming, empowering. Again, same process. It's just a different angle. Are we looking at the donkey's nose? Are we looking at the doggy's bum? It depends on your perspective. So what part of the donkey are we looking at? We're not sure right now. We're going to go check. That was a very strange metaphor I used about the donkey. I don't know where that came from, but that's what popped in my head. So we're talking about new energy, positive energy. We're going to hear, we got some people online already. So I'm just going to give a shout out to Kelly, Joelle, Mandy, Anna, Mary, because you popped in. Thank you, girl. And who else? We'll start there. And just so you know, the lineup is there. So we're going to start with Miss Kelly, one of my favorite Kellys in the world, Kelly. For people who are my age, you know where that comes from. This Kelly does, because I sing it to her every time I see her. I don't know why it pops in my head every time I see her. Just a second, Kel. I'm trying to get you on. There you are. Welcome to the show, Kelly. Oh, let's see. You're muted. So you just have to unmute yourself, Kel, and possibly with the video.
We're good. I think we're good. Ah, how are you?
Behind those beautiful trees?
Yeah, I'm sitting outside. Thought
Oh,
I'd watch the show outside today.
I love the background. Is that like a Zoom thing or what?
No. Thanks.
It's free. I love it.
Yes, it's perfect.
So the energy's been a little cray-cray, Miss Kel.
It has.
It's a little dark and heavy the last couple days. Have you felt it?
I haven't felt too dark, but I have definitely felt slower or a little bit stuck in what I'm trying to spin my wheels to get through.
When I mean dark, I don't mean bad. I mean inward. Yeah, I mean like inward, insulated, like
reflective.
Retrospective. Yes, reflective. Yeah. Sorry, I forget who I'm talking to, the public. Dark doesn't mean bad.
Yeah, because some people would think
Kelly.
that. Yes.
So, you're one of my favorite Kellys. How can I help today? What's going on? You know how I work. I love getting a specific question or problem. You know that's my jam. But I can do a card reading for you if that's what you want.
Well, actually, I'm looking to get, if you have any feels or insight on how I can get my youngest son unstuck. He's been stuck for a couple years, and I need to...
Yeah, so Mother Mary shows up. So Mother Mary, regardless of your religion, background, philosophy, or lack of it, you know her. So I don't have to explain this to you. I'm explaining it to the general public.
That's okay.
Is a devotional figure around Divine Mother. She's a Judeo-Christian figure. She's an Egyptian Jew that is Jesus's mother. But she's also an archangel, the queen of the planet Earth. That's her kind of the teacher, the world teacher. She's pink fire, unconditional love. So mother, compassion energy. So she usually does show up when mothers ask questions about children. There is a prayer. I don't know if I ever gave it to you. Kelly, just so we know, guys, for the general public, it was one of my students, so we have a relationship. I don't know if I ever sent it to you. It's called the Oversoul Prayer. Did you ever get that one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so I want you to, it's free on my website, jenniferclark.ca. I did not write it. It was written, I found it 20 years ago, so I don't actually know when it was written, but it's basically a prayer that says, hey, the higher beings, the great cosmos, I don't control this child anymore, because really free will ends around age 7. Age 7, everyone's got their free will, right? So yours are older. So what we can do is with this, it's like a prayer, a novena. It is a petition that I know is one of my best toolkits. When you write it one day, that's right, you write the prayer every day for 14 days in a row. Okay. And then you burn it outside in a fire pit, fireplace, barbecue, whatever you've got that's safe. And it's like this massive devotion to say, help this child of the universe get where they need to go. I think they're a little lost. I don't know what you know, because they have karma, they have their life path, they have their process to go through, because, it's not always easy, as we well know. So my sense is have Kelly write the Oversoul Prayer. So send me a note or just go to my website right now, jenniferclark.ca. It's up there because so many moms have asked me for it. It is one of my, go-to tickle trunk when it's hitting the fan. You need this, right? When someone else is stuck. This is for any human, by the way. So anyone over the age of 7 you can use this for. Having said that, by the fall equinox, you said your son? Is it a son?
Yes, that's right.
The son you're talking about is going to be having some kind of awareness, awakening, or insight. I get the lake card for, what's the son's first name, please?
Is Kyle?
Kyle.
Yeah.
So Kyle gets the lake card, stillness. I'm almost wondering if Kyle's going to be around water at that time with friends.
We are.
Cottaging, I don't know what, or by our local lakes. And it means about the meditation. It's about the water element helping him have the insights. You and I know that we're all water elements, or sorry, we all have the elements within us: earth, air, fire, water, wood, metal, ether. And it's like he's going to get some idea pops in, some opportunity or idea. The insight will come to him around the fall equinox. Now, interesting, this card is an adventure card. It's the Vikings, take a risk, venture forward. Now, I know I'm telling you this during COVID, but it feels like he's got to go somewhere. He's got to physically get his butt off the couch, out of your world. Is he old enough to leave you? How old is he?
No, he'll be 18 in September. Yeah.
Yeah, but he is old enough to go out west or go.
For sure.
I'm not sure where. They're just making me feel he has to leave his environment. I'm not saying forever.
Yeah.
You know, for an adventure of manhood, or like he needs to cut his teeth somewhere else. Do you understand?
Yes.
So whether that's tree planting, whether that's Banff, you know, which is the typical, thing. Again, I feel it's Canada, and I feel it actually could be even more closer to home. So it might be that he goes to an online school somewhere else. Like, you know, he finds school. He's feeling conflicted because this is the conflict card. So there's a conflict within himself that he's battling, which is that age group, right? Which is very typical of that. The other card that just popped out and fell out was the Six of Fire, though, which is great. It means victory. It means whatever he's going through, there will be a positive outcome at the end of it. My sense is it starts to get better fall equinox. And you really see it or know it by the March. The March equinox. It's between the two equinoxes. So the fall, September 21, and March 21 of 2021. Is that funny? March 21, 2021. So understand that period of time is really important for him, Kyle, to explore, meditate, be out in nature, ask questions. You and I know I love the access bars question. So what else is possible? Mm-hmm. How can it get any better than this? And what is right about this situation? My sense, again, it's a serious card. This is from our friend Christine Emmon from Higher Heart Healing. They're called the Sacred Travel Activation Oracle. It's the planet Sirius. So right now, Sirius is active. Sirius is right now around over the planet, or above the Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, and it's universal energy. It more is about life purpose. It's more of a life purpose malaise for the kid. Like, it's like he doesn't know. Well, first of all, COVID has restricted everybody, right? So finding your life purpose in COVID can be a challenge because you can't travel, you know, you can't necessarily earn an income easily. The industries are affected, right? Especially with young people. The young people industries are really, really affected. I just see he needs to go somewhere. Even this card, which is the victory card, is on a horse. Do you see what I mean by it? It's movement. The first card had a boat. The second has a horse, the energy of moving. So either he needs to move or he needs to go somewhere else to get the perception shift. So accept invitations for him, encourage him to reach out, to explore the world around him to the extent he's allowed to, right? He's able financially, physically, mentally, and maturity, like in a mature sense. Does that make sense? Is there an opportunity for him, do you think? Elsewhere, like out of province?
Not that I know of right now, but hey, things can change on a dime, so you never know.
Yeah, I just see, would he go though, if there was one? Is he adventurous or is he homebody?
He's a homebody, but his sister's going to be going out west, so you never know if he'll.
Oh, so that's okay. So I'm going to say then that's it. Then he's going to like either, hey, come on out or visit me, and then have that revelation. When is she going?
Undetermined right now. They were supposed to leave in October, but they have to wait to see. So that could be why it's being pushed to March in this case. Right. Well, I do see, I keep feeling West Coast vibe. Yeah.
In the Great Adventure. So if sister will let him, couch surf, stay there,
100%.
Say yes, let him go. A lot of people are traveling. I know people are afraid for COVID. I get it. But there's a whole other camp that's saying, well, we got to live and I'm taking precautions. So you and I have seen our friends at Torfino. We've seen them in Banff. Like, you know, they're safe. It's safe to travel when you take the precautions and travel a certain way. So you can still make it happen with modifications, right? So ask for him what else is possible. What else is possible for Kyle? What else is possible for Kyle? And make sure you email me for that Oversoul Prayer.
I absolutely will. And just to mention one thing before we go, the first card you pulled was the lake card. You said
Yes,
you
the
needed
lake card.
water, la la la. So
Yeah.
just this morning, funny enough, because we're planning to go to the cottage in September, I looked up the words so that I didn't say them wrong for the water song, so I can do a water ceremony. So
yay.
funny that you just did that. And I
Or
think
not.
it's just whatever. There are no coincidences, you know that.
But I love it. Can you film yourself singing that song? Because I've only heard it once, the water song.
Possibly.
Yeah, if you have internet or if you can remember it. But anyway, yeah. So I'm glad that helped. But pay attention to his opportunities elsewhere. Encourage them again with your parental, guidelines, whatever your family feels safe, because everyone does COVID differently.
Yeah.
But get that Oversoul Prayer.
Sounds good. Thank you so
much
much,
love
Jen.
to you.
Same.
Much love.
Same. Thank you.
Kelly.
Thank you.
Okay, so who's next? It's Joelle's on my list. Hey, Joelle. Hey, Joelle, welcome back to the show.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. Thanks.
How can I help you today?
Thanks for Saturday. That was absolutely amazing. I still
lovely.
really expanded from that.
Good. So Joelle's talking about my Lionsgate meditation that I did online on Saturday. It was a wonderful experience to capture the planet Sirius, the sun, the Orion's belt over Giza, and sort of energy downloads that are happening. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, which is fair, just Google Lionsgate energy and you'll know. So Missy, for today, how can I help? Tune in Tuesday.
Just looking for a general reading. What you got?
Awesome. So Summer Radiance. So it's the solstice card. The name is actually Summer Solstice. I want you to go back to what were you thinking about in the summer solstice? What were the prayers, dreams, goals that you were manifesting then or asking about then? And have you executed them? They're kind of challenging you, saying, hey, you forgot this. It's on your list. Why haven't you done it? So
Okay.
Is there a laziness or procrastination or a honey-do list that you just forgot to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're just saying, get on it. No offense. Distant thunder, not about thunder. It means clear the air. Clear the air means the air is the thoughts. The air is the ideas you had at the solstice. And it wants you to execute them. So get them out of the ether, the air, and put them into the concrete. So all of us can have all these goals and dreams in our heads, right? Thoughts, thinking. Unless you actually put them on paper, write them down, vision board them, make a list, make a map, a layout, a landscape, a schematic. It can't be manifested to the physical 3D. So that's why lists are important. That's why paper, pen, paint, brush, building something, model, like it's making the dream come into the physical 3D reality. And even if you don't have the money, time, energy, or solution yet, it starts to then create more energy, more momentum, more alchemy in order to become real in your life. Do you understand? So you haven't moved the thoughts, the great ideas from the air into the ground, which is the earth energy.
Got it.
Yeah. Once you do that, though, emotional growth, 8 of water comes up. So it's a very positive card regarding the work for it. So is it worth it? A lot of people are asking, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And, I'm someone, I posted, I don't know if you read my post today. It's about climb that mountain, dive into that abyss, swim that ocean, because you never know what's on the other side until you get to the other side. And, having gone through a lot of tragedy, it always is positive. There's always a blessing in the journey. And here, what they're asking you to work with is peacock ore. Peacock ore is a really great, I have a ton of it over there. I can't get to it because I'm hooked up to my TV show. But peacock ore is a beautiful, bright pink, bright blue, actually this color, and gold, and little tiny kind of crystal rocks. Crystals aren't rocks, by the way, but I call them that sometimes. Yeah. Peacock ore, I want you to research, please, the meaning of peacock ore.
I've got some.
Right, so I want you to research the meaning of it, which is another message for you today, Joelle.
Okay.
Okay, and for those of you who are interested in peacock ore, please do the same on the internet in your favorite browser, and you'll see, I have a ton of it. So I forgot what it means. That's my problem right now, is I've kind of blanked out. I love it, I use it, but I don't know why. And that's okay, because sometimes that's just how intuitives work, right?
That's right.
So again, when you're asking about, is it worth it? Of course it's worth it. Like, you know, there's like Destiny, there was a movie I watched, Nicholas Sparks movie, The Lucky One. And for all the chickie lovers out there, it's a great summer chick flick. And at the end of the movie, he says, everyone's got a destiny. Not everyone is brave enough to decide to choose it. And in his case, it worked. He had a lot of tragedy in his life, a lot of strife, struggle, but then at the end, he ended up in the right place. And so it's the meaning of, it's a message for you as well, as it will be worth it at the end, no matter what kind of heavy lifting that you may have to do, emotional, mental, physical, financial, spiritual, obviously, it will be worth it at the end.
Okay.
So I'm encouraging you to, like, you know, but they're reminding you. So this is more of a slap in the head.
I got
nice
it.
that you know things, but now you need to execute things. It's like people are forgetting the time is ticking. Do people realize summer's almost over? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Wow, like here we are, and what do you show for it, right? So yeah. It's like demonstrate it. At least put the ideas on a piece of paper.
Got it.
Got it. All right. Thank you for joining and the support always.
Thanks, darling.
Okay, so who's next? We're going to go to Miss Mandy. Mandy, you're up in a second. Oops, I got to find Miss Mandy. There we go. And Mandy, if you could put your audio at least on, and or your video if you can, but.
There we go. We should be
hey,
good.
Mandy.
Are we there?
Hi. How are you? How's the farm?
Good. Good.
Excellent.
Here in the country.
Yes, in the country. I love the country.
I've been shipping the kids out to the farm now for the day so I can work.
Yes,
so
no, dude, I'll go with them. I'll babysit. I'll go.
Yeah, no baby lambs right now, but you know, lots to do and lots of sheep.
We'll talk about doing some IET there. Your IET for pets.
That would be great.
You should do that.
Sure.
Would your parents let us do it? Ask.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they would. Yeah.
Awesome. So now, how can I help? Do you have a situation specifically you want me to look at, or would you like a general reading?
I have a specific thing going on that
Love it. You know that. That's where I like.
Yep. So
I get happy.
Like 3-ish weeks ago, yeah. I started getting this insane nerve pain all across my forehead, my eye, my upper cheekbone, you know, ER, everything else checked to make sure I'm not going blind, and all the big, huge, scary things off the table. We checked, we made sure we're good with that. Yeah. So process of elimination, it looks like it's a nerve issue. Okay. I feel like it's manifesting from something. I've been doing my thing. I feel like I'm blocked from seeing what it is or feeling what it is or sensing what it is.
Yeah. So my sense right now is there's a couple people I'm seeing in my head that you need to go to. Practitioners that I know, you know, my people that are expert more in this field, right? Medical intuitives, massage therapists, that kind of thing. I don't want to out them because some of them have traditional practices, and then they do the intuitive stuff on the side. You know what I mean? They got to kind of keep it because of the way that their colleges work and their stuff. Cranial sacral comes to my mind right away, getting a good cranial sacral experience.
Yeah.
And then there's one specific person that I'm seeing that would be able to sort of look at it. I just get, is the right side?
Yeah, it's the right side. It's literally split down my face, and I feel like I'm huge and swollen and like totally puffed up, and I look in the mirror and I'm fine. Like it's the weird.
You're fine. You look good.
Yeah.
The right side though is male action energy. It's moving forward energy. The only thing that I'm getting is that a karmic clearing around your dad's side of the family.
Okay.
But also relating to your first ex.
Okay.
It's male partnership, but then it falls under the male patriarchy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So dad's stuff, positive, negative, right or wrong, good or bad, we're not judging.
Yeah.
Specific to the first major love relationships you've had.
Okay.
And directly connected to the children's dad.
Okay.
So it's how you're seen in the world, how you're respected, supported. Do you get what I'm saying? How you're facing the world.
Yeah.
And someone who knows Chinese medicine, the meridian would tell you exactly what it is. If you go to, you could either maybe even do face meridians on internet and see if there's like a picture. Well, there would be a chart there that you can look at, but even working with someone like a doctor of Chinese medicine, a naturopathic doctor, all have training in Chinese medicine and the meridians. They would know exactly what that's about.
Right.
Right. And then they would do it either through acupuncture, light massage, acupressure. They would remedy that with herbs, oils, treatments, tinctures. Whereas in energy medicine, we would work it on the energetic, right? So you might need a multi-tiered approach. My sense though is a karmic clearing on the male side, specific to the father of your children as the focus. Again, we're not judging. This is not a negative. This is just simply your experiences with that person created a trigger or a mirror, if you will. Like it's just like a mask is coming off. So cranial sacral would be my first step because it's fun. 2 would be a woman that I know named Gail Mickelson in Orleans who does Ayurvedic face massage, facial rejuvenation. So she works on the marmara points as well. It's very luxurious. Oh my God, it's like a spa-like treatment. I tell you, I just go people wonder why I look so good at 51. Well, you know what? I have people. I have natural remedies. Gail's one of them. So it feels like, actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, sorry, I'm writing this down to look at it. Gail Mickelson, your first bet in terms of low risk, low investment, huge payoff because it's luxurious. So even if it doesn't help your situation, it will make you feel good. Do you understand? Like there's a benefit to it. It's not like a waste of pills or a waste of the moment. The next would be karmic clearing.
Okay.
Which is really past life work. And then the person I'm going to refer you to, the medical intuitive. The medical intuitive feels only if it doesn't resolve with the first others. You understand what I'm getting at? They're about $100 each, an hour investment of each time. So yes, there's money involved, but there's also great benefit if you believe in that kind of work, right? Yeah. Which I know you do.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the cheapest way in with the most effective bang for your buck to get the issue resolved. I do feel it's temporary, but it'll be in your face until you deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get it?
Definitely.
Which you already know. So Gail
I've been
Mickelson,
working on it. I can get it to calm down, but the minute something triggers it, it's right back up.
Right. So start paying attention to what those triggers are.
Okay.
What is triggering it? Like, is it food? Is it stress? Is it emotion? Is it conflict? Like, you understand? And it's somehow mirroring your relationship in your first marriage.
Okay.
So even just write that down. How did I feel on my, say that again?
Sorry, you said in first relationship?
Well, the first one and then the one with the kids.
Okay.
So significant romantic relationships.
Okay.
But I'm really using the anchor of your, the father of your children.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He passed away, correct?
Yes. So Chris did. My first did. He passed away, but from Liam, he's out of the picture. So.
Okay, so it could be that it could be that the loss of love represented by the first husband that passed.
Yeah.
And then the difficult relationship with the second one.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm getting at? It's still loss of some kind.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So work with that. Start there.
Okay. Perfect.
And again, I definitely can help you with the karma clearing one if you wanted to book a session.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah, but a lot of people are, not just me, right? Lots of us can do it.
No.
All right. Well, thank you for the vulnerability. I hope you feel better.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Love to you.
Take care.
And let's see who's next. And by the way, earlier in the show, I used a donkey analogy that popped in my head, and my friend Jen S, who's on the show now. In fact, let's just grab Jen S. She's always good about helping me, like when I ask a question on my workshops or my Zoom conferences, she'll give me the answer in the chat box. Thank you, Jen, for being always there for me. But she actually said that a female donkey is named a Jenny. Ha ha. So that's why this Jenny got the image of the donkey. So thank you, Jen, and the Jennies. So let me get you. In fact, let's just bring you on, girl, and see what's going on in your world. So Jennifer, you're up. There you are. And you just have to unmute in video if you're open to that. Welcome to the show. Hi. Oh, audio. Yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, you're muted. There you go.
Does that work?
Yeah. Sorry, I mute everyone coming in because I'm here. Those ding ding dings. Love the picture behind you. Whoa, my dragon girl. Love it. So thank you for letting me know about the donkey thing.
Sure. Well,
Yeah, so how
donkeys
can I help?
protect
Situation?
horses, right?
What's that?
Donkeys protect horses, which are unicorns.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. So tell me how I can help.
I think I've come through a pretty pivotal point in my journey. I've let go and accepted a lot of things. My concern is that I want to make sure that I have addressed everything without sort of ignoring anything. You know, where sometimes when we're wounded, we sort of avoid or put things to the side. And I want to make sure there's nothing that's sort of sitting there that I've been maybe subconsciously avoiding.
Right. So in the Earth Magic deck, you get the Clouds card, shape-shifting. So if we're looking at this in it, so this is beautiful, but if we're looking at this as a negative or a concern card, it would reflect on, and in what ways do you hide yourself from others? Just keep looking at, write that question down. In what ways do I hide from others? The second card from the Sacred Traveler deck comes up, Voyage of the Heart. It's a knight, it's a woman holding her heart. Love flows through you and to you. So it's, to me, again, if you take them on its own, this is a romance card. Together, however, with the question that you've posed, it feels like, how are you blocking love from coming out of you? Do you understand? How are you clouding it? How are you masking it, muting it, hiding it? And it's some kind of fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, which is primal, right? We all have the top four: rejection, abandonment, unworthiness, and I missed one. The top four, that's the top three. Wait a second, there's one more. Abandonment, rejection, unworthiness. Okay, I'll get you the fourth. I don't know why I'm blanking out, but there is four. And so to me, it's more of a symptom of that wound that may still be subtle for you, is how you hide your light, hide yourself. And don't get me wrong, you're very out in your, your lifestyle choices, and I'm not knocking that part. It's more about your inner heart, your inner emotions, and the soft parts of you. Do you understand? Okay. The soft parts. You get the Fool card. The Fool's about, the dreamer. It's the journey. You're starting a journey at naked and zero, being authentic, being raw, starting over, starting with clarity, starting new, So I do agree you're on that journey. Clarity comes, so whatever we're talking about, clarity comes to you by Labor Day. September 2nd. So apparently in the cosmos, September 2nd is a big reset button. You get the Bear's Ears Utah card, Tribe, Selenite, and Tradition from the Sacred Travel Activation Oracle deck. A little harder to interpret. What I would do is Tribe is your community. Selenite is your connection to angels. Tradition is breaking tradition with your past, your background, your French Catholic background, you know what I mean? Your traditional upbringing that you've had in your non-traditional living, which you've done really well at. Like there's no question on that, but it's the inside. The inside needs more risk, more bravery, more expanding, more openness, more, jumping off the cliff type of thing. For whatever reason, September 2nd in the cosmos, the chatter on the blogs and the websites is saying that it's almost like a reset day, much like January 1 is to us every year, like the New Year's Day energy. Apparently September 2nd is a New Year's Day energy where you clean, get ready, get everything done, do your taxes, shave your legs, put your clothes away. You know what I'm saying? Like mow the lawn, get everything ready, because it's a huge reset. And please research that. You're good at research. September 2nd energy. I don't know why I know that even right now. I do. I know I've said it before to other people, but again, I'm blanking out on exactly why I'm saying that. So September 2nd, though, you get more clarity.
Thank you.
All right. Much love.
Much love. And
thank you for letting me know about the Jenny donkey. I'm stubborn like a donkey. That's for sure. Next, we're going to go to Anna Mary. If I can grab her. Oh, just a second. Anna Mary, you still online? I had her down. I know you're here somewhere. Oh, I'm not getting, hang on one second, guys. Sorry. I think it's my computer that's not liking. Okay, so Anna Mary is not online right now. So Anna Mary, if you're watching on Facebook, this one's for you. I'll just do a cold card reading for Anna Mary. Thank you for tuning in. Maybe I took too long. I know it's life is busy during this hour. Oh, Anna Mary, wherever you are, this is the Wolf card. Instinct, Magic Mystery, Lone Wolf. It's a pack animal, can also be symbolic of independent living and thinking. Again, it's asking you to listen to your instincts about something right now. What is your intuition telling you about your life right now, Anna Mary? Because if you follow your instinct, in the Sacred Traveler deck, you get uncovering treasure with a dragon. You know how I love my dragons. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. And again, my sense is if you can spend more time alone in meditation in nature, listening to your instincts, there's going to be some kind of profound piece of knowledge that comes to you, some kind of insight that will be beneficial. It's actually career related for some reason. The Empress card comes up for you, Anna Mary, in the tarot. Lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. The Empress is a kind of queen. She's a birthing energy. So back to this, excuse me, concept of birthing new ideas. I do think you need to spend time in some meditation, because something is going to come to you in terms of an intuitive insight regarding career and money. All right, Anna Mary. Sorry, I've got something in my throat. Sucks when it's live TV, right? So hopefully that was good for you, Anna Mary, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to go to, Pam Oliver. Pamela, let's see if we can get you online. Hey, Pam. Can you hear me? Welcome to the show. Hey, Pam, can you hear me? Let's see. She's there somewhere. You just have to unmute Pam. Oh, there you are. And just bring the camera down. I can see your nose. Tilt your, yay! Yeah. Now just unmute your mic. There you go. Can you speak? Can you say something? No, you're still muted. So just unmute your mic. Scroll down. Yeah, I can't hear you. Sorry, this is live TV. Scroll down and the mic. Click on the mic and go unmute. Oh, no. Can you speak? I don't know why. You are unmuted, but I can't hear you. So I'm just going to give you a reading, okay? I don't know. Work on your microphone and maybe your volume. Maybe your volume's down. No, it's all the way up. Okay, not sure. It says you're unmuted. Let me see. No, nothing. Are you
Am
there?
I unmuted now?
Oh, la la.
Now you can hear.
How many intuitives does it take?
Oh, well, that's a gong show question at this point, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, big day.
So, whatever you're asking about, big change for you by the winter solstice. I know it feels far away, December 21, 2020. But by the end of this year, so much clarity, so much resolution, so much more abundance, money, clarity, purpose, career moves, opportunities are going to be evident. So really, it's now preparing, right? Just getting ready for the influx, decluttering, getting, any kind of social media platform ready, getting sort of ideas scripted out from the ether to the physical, which you well know. Again, the time is now card comes up. To me, it's related to the other time card. So timing card, time is now to take action. Time is now to reflect, to consider, what brings you joy, how you want to live and be in the world. And then, it all gets resolved by the solstice. So while it's not instant manifestation, that's pretty darn quick in a COVID world. And
it really does feel like groundwork time.
Right.
Like it feels like September 20 something.
The fall equinox, which is my birthday. Ace of Fire indicates very positive energy supporting you. This is the hand of God, an exciting new opportunity and career advancement. So again, it speaks to answer the call. It's not so much the time is now. Answer the call, it's going to go well, and it's all going to get resolved by the solstice. In terms of at least 3 major areas of your life will be concluded, resolved, resurrected, finished in a good way. Like you're going to feel very satisfied. Christmas is going to be a really amazing time for you.
Beautiful.
Yes. Thank you for coming online, my friend. We're going to have Pam Oliver come back. Pam Oliver Intuitive will be back on the show in a couple weeks, talking about, the energy and medical intuition and how it all works in the intuitive world. So much love to you.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
So much. Love you.
We'll talk.
Thank you.
We're going to grab one more before we have to go to the group readings. And let's see who's on that I haven't read for before. Metro Events, are you there? I don't know how to address you. I'll just call you Metro Events. And hi.
This is Tracy. This is Tracy.
Tracy, how did you get to be Metro Events?
I think that's because of my work.
Okay.
Yeah, and it must be linked to my work's Metro account. How do I turn on my camera?
Yeah, just 1 second, girl. I just gotta I don't know how I got, hey, Mandy, I know you're there. I don't know how I got you, Mandy. Just a second. Let me clean up my order. Well, at least I can hear you, Tracy. So
Yeah.
welcome to the show. You saw me on Facebook calling you out.
Yeah, I thought I'd join.
Tracy. So Tracy's from Toronto, living in New York. Are you in Toronto still?
I'm still in Toronto, yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. All
yeah.
right, so here's one for you.
Okay.
Oh, do you have a question? Sorry, I should ask. Do you have a question?
My question was that I'm been really enjoying being home with my family, and I'm feeling this shift in, I guess, purpose. So I'm kind of wondering, I'm just wanting some clarity on that, and whether if that's something I should kind of stay put in New York, or, kind of consider coming back home.
Whatever you were thinking about again, same kind of message that you're getting from Joelle, the Radiance card from the summer solstice. So whatever you were thinking about June 21 around era, it's the ideas and inspiration they want you to consider. So here's the thing. I know you well. Tracy's a longtime person I talk to. There's huge opportunities in New York for you.
Right.
There's huge blessings in Toronto.
Okay.
It's like come see, come saw. Like it's hard for me to tell you which is the better one. Do you like an apple? Do you like an orange?
Okay.
Do you see what I'm getting at?
Right. Yeah.
And it's more about the travel lightly card comes. Travel lightly means lighten the load, simplify your life. But to me, it means for you to get clear on what brings you more joy. So are you in a career mode? Are you wanting to, be the Tribeca Film Festival chick that I know you can be? Or do you want to, stick with the Toronto vibe and work with corporations in the film industry there? Do you see what I'm getting at?
Right. So it's up to me, essentially.
Yeah, I don't see it having to be one or the other. I mean, there's neither one way that's saying go here, don't go there. So both are good. You're getting opportunities, which is actually confirmed by the Ace of Air card, which says brilliant new ideas and opportunities. You will see the truth of a situation. Ace of Air, again, ideas. Air are ideas. Ace cards are the hand of God cards. Okay. So there's ideas in the air for you to sort of, contemplate on. Specifically go back to the June equinox. Sorry, the June solstice is called. Summer solstice. June 21. Because whatever that was, they want you to bring it forward. I still think it's New York, though. If I had to guess, and it's not a guess, it's an intuitive read, and I mean guess because it's equal. It's like a scale.
Right.
You'll get things here that you won't get here. You'll get things here that you won't get, Toronto, New York, Toronto, New York, Toronto, New York. They're both fairly equal.
Okay.
So you can't go wrong. And that's where some people really, really have a problem, right? Is when it's a pretty even decision.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So my sense is it's New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
So stay put.
Well, yeah, for now, because you can always go home, right? That's the good news of having family.
That is true.
You can quit, give your 2 weeks notice, and you're home.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Much love to the Mark family, though.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks for finally joining. Join us again next week.
I will.
And speaking of which, we're here every Tuesday, guys, for those of you watching on Rogers or on Facebook. We're here every Tuesday from 1 to 2. You join us on Zoom, and we get your answers, questions and answers there. Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out how to get, I don't know why you're still promoted here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. No, oh, no. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of you, my love, Tracy. Ignore me. Oh, there you are, finally. I'm getting rid of you now, though. All right, so now at the show, what a weird show. It's energy must be doing something. It's pick number 1. This is the group readings. Pick number 2 or pick number 3. What resonates most for you guys? Very simple, easy peasy. 1, 2, or 3. These will now be group readings because the show's almost over. So for number 1, anyone in the 1 category, here we go. Let's see dream time. Pay attention to ideas and inspiration during your dream time. You guys must be getting a lot of downloads after that Lionsgate energy on August 8th. Pay attention to what wants to be birthed by the end of the month. Make sure you execute something, at least on paper. A lot of us are in idea and inspiration mode, but now it's in execution mode, okay? Get grounded in nature. They're saying is spend some time, lying under a tree, contemplating, rooting it, but really it's a message of bringing that energy of your dreams from the ether into the physical world. And you do that through vision boarding, schematics, lists, drawing, that kind of thing. Oh, and I got a whole bunch of cards that just fell down for the ones. Let's see what I get. I gotta move quicker. 10 of air, the end of a difficult situation. So the ones have gone through some kind of strife and it's ending. And I get a lot more resolution by August 18th, the new moon. So get your dreams going by the new moon. Twos, the twos, where are we at with the twos? Let's see. Again, these are group readings. If you pick number 2. Thanks for joining, everyone. Again, if you wanted your own reading, please join me on Soulful Solutions for next week. So the twos get ebb and flow. So something has left your life. Someone or something has left your life temporarily. Don't be afraid is the message. It's coming back. They're coming back. Money's coming back. A job is coming back. I'm not entirely sure what that could be, but it's coming back. Answering the call, the time is now card you get. So now is the time to take some kind of action. Open the door to opportunity. Open the door to invitations. Understand that on the other side of the door, it's something very positive. I also want you to meditate on deer. What does deer medicine mean to you? Research that on the internet. Animal totem deer, which means compassion, insight, sensitivity, abundance of a kind. Google deer medicine. 2 of fire, new partnerships. It's also something about love and business opportunities. All right. Last but not least, and I got to go really fast, guys. I might get cut off. Number 3. I spoke too long today. Sorry about that. So if I don't sign off, I'll continue on Facebook. Here's the 3s. Oh, ceremony. Some kind of ceremony is happening for the 3s. It's perhaps you doing ceremony in your own way, sacred ceremony according to your faith or tradition, or you might be invited to a ceremony. So that could be a wedding. Again, the great adventure card for the 3s, you're about to travel. I know traveling is hard right now, but think about where you could go, how you could move in the world safely. 20 seconds left, and the dreamer card. So for the 3s, you're on a wonderful journey somewhere very positive, very loving. Bring your intuition and your love. All right, guys, I got to sign off now. When it's dark outside, keep the light off. My name is Jennifer Clark. Thanks for joining.